All right, so I've got a bit of a treat for you here. If you are looking for a simple way to do a Facebook Live interview with 2Up, and I heard about this, it was rumored, and now that I've discovered that it's true, it's no longer a rumor. So, little story is the phones are upside down. You've probably figured that out. I put the camera on one side, me on the other. That seemed the easiest way to access my phones while recording. Made sense, right? Thinking that I could just flip the screen over, and apparently Screencast-O-Matic, which I'm using to narrate this, does not allow me to do that. I have some other editing software, but I really don't want to get into that that big of a job. But what I do want to do is show you this cool thing. So what you want to do, this only works on your phone. I tried it last night. Does not work through a computer unless I'm just missing something. So get on your phone, get to the place wherever you're going to do your live stream, whether that's in a group, on your timeline, or on a page, and go live. Now, the person you're going to interview, your partner in crime here, they need to find you. So you send them a link or whatever, and they find you, and then they need to be viewing the basically where they can see you, and they are considered a participant. So they click on, I thought they had to comment. I heard they had to comment. They don't have to comment. They just have to be in there where they can see what you're doing on your live. So if you clear out some of the stuff at the bottom there, as the viewer, not the host, it's kind of strange here, but the viewer actually has to ask to be part of the program here. So you're going to find a little green camera in a white circle as the viewer, and that viewer is going to click that camera and request to join, as you see right here. Now I'm doing this wrong, and I'm showing this on purpose. The cameras should be in horizontal position, not vertical. I heard that they just needed to be in the same position. If you want to do side by side, I didn't find that to be true. But let's just let's see what happens if you keep them vertical. Well, if you keep them vertical, yeah, there you go. You get a window in window, and you can't get rid of that because you can't rotate. You'll see me try to rotate it, and it gives me this message that says, "Hey, you can't do this while you're live. You're committed, man." And so what I did is I will cut this out and fast forward, but I started over. I started everybody in horizontal mode, and or what do you call that? Positioning, whatever. So get out of there, start it right, do it right the first time. My dad was right. You got to do it right the first time. Okay, now you'll see me fast forwarded just a little bit, and I got the host, which is my phone. It's in vertical. My wife's phone, I'm trying to get it into vertical mode. Okay, so once you're both in the meeting, you'll clear that comment bar down at the bottom. And as you can see, I have a very particular way of clearing it. I just keep pushing things and sliding things until I see what I want to see, which is a little green camera in a white circle. This is the guest, remember. The guest is inviting themselves, which is really weird. Watch this. They invite themselves. I accept, but I don't really accept. I just invite them. And then the person who invited themselves now has to accept that invitation. So it's a little bit wonky the way they do it. But look, you can see there are two of me, and I will point one of these cameras away. And if my wife were a life jacket or a tennis racket, you could see that we had, and if I were a camera, you would see that, oh, there I am. You can see that I would be interviewing my my wife, the tennis racket. And so there you go. You're 2Up. Now I hear you can go 3Up and maybe even more. I don't have another phone, so I couldn't find that out. But this is exciting, especially if you're doing an interview and you kind of want to do it on the fly. Maybe you've got your software at home, OBS, or what is the other one that I'm getting into, BeLive.tv. Maybe that's at home on your faster computer, and you want to do an interview. You're on the fly, or maybe you're traveling and you want to keep in touch with people. So this is one way to do it, and it's pretty cool. So enjoy that. Talk to you soon.